Hey folks, pretty nice day across the valley today, but you probably notice all these high clouds moving across the region. They've been with us much of the day and will be with us much of the night, but tomorrow those should get pushed back out of here and we should get back to a little more sunshine. Future Track suggests that. Let's watch. Not much tonight, just patchy clouds late tonight, early tomorrow. A weak front comes through early tomorrow, and what that does is try to dry the air out a little more, but doesn't make a big difference at all. But we should see at least some sunshine, especially during the second half of the day tomorrow. Go forward tomorrow night into Wednesday, same kind of thing, except maybe a few more high clouds streaming back in again. There's an upper air disturbance, big one, way off to the west, and when that kind of takes over, it feeds some high clouds into our direction, and that is happening today and may happen again later in the week. But rain-wise, we see none. We are dry, and dry again on Thursday. Just don't see much chance of rain at all. Now, temperature-wise, here's where we stand right now. We've dropped back into the 60s after briefly touching 70 in most areas, down to 58 at the coast in Port Isabel, 67 on the warm end of the valley in Rio Grande City at this hour. Our lows tonight, almost everybody to the 40s, the exception of the island at about 56 under partly cloudy skies, but certainly a chilly night. We'll start there tomorrow and then warm back up into the low 70s in most areas, but a little more sunshine helps warm us up just a little bit. The next 3 days, the normal high is 73, and we'll be a little below that, 72 and 70. We warm back up on Thursday, but then under the front cools things off again for Friday, but it's not a big cool down because we bounce right back into the 70s just in time for the weekend. Rest of Texas tonight, pretty quiet. 72 in Dallas at this hour. Austin checks in at 61. San Antonio 64 right now. Houston at 61 degrees tonight. You see all the high clouds, that upper air disturbance off to the west, really feeding a lot of moisture in the upper levels in our direction. That's why you get that thin coating of cirrus clouds way up high in the sky. And those will continue to be with us until we can actually push this weak little front through tomorrow. Once that happens, then we'll dry the air out for a little while. Winds will go northerly aloft for a little while, giving us a day of sunshine. But notice Wednesday, clouds begin to move back in again, and they're with us until the next front comes in. That looks like it'll be probably late night Thursday night or early Friday. There could be a few showers along that front, but I think for the most part, it's a dry passage in the valley. Maybe a quick sprinkler or two, but by Friday daytime hours, it's through, and once that happens, we dry things out very, very quickly with, again, very little chance for new rainfall. Headed to the coast in the morning, temperatures there start close to 70 degrees. Northwest winds at 13 miles an hour in the morning behind that front. UV index is moderate. The rip current risk is low. The surf temperature at 63 degrees. Winds stay out of the north all day tomorrow, keeping temperatures relatively comfortable. Low tide 5:07 in the morning, high tide 12:24. Seas running 2 to 4 feet with a moderate chop on the bay. Bay temperature checks in at 58. So tonight, a chilly night again, 45 for a low, and it takes all night to get there. We bottom out right around sunrise, so a chilly start to the day, but then in the afternoon we're back in the 70s under mostly sunny skies. So 72, 70, and then 78 on Thursday. After that, we're back basically around 70 each day until early next week. The chilliest day of the bunch looks like Friday, and even that, we get back to 68. Just that morning front could bring an isolated shower. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.